In our tech news, learning new computer skills in the rapidly changing information technology sector opens up new opportunities for young women in rural Uganda. Philomera Hope Foundation Center, a youth-led initiative based on the Island District of Kalangala on Lake Victoria in Uganda, helps end the gender technology gap by teaching women and girls IT skills. For more, Africa 54's technology correspondent Paul Ndiho spoke via Skype to Joseph Kayiira, founder of the Philomera Hope Foundation Center in Uganda.
Joseph Kayiira, welcome to Africa 54.
Thank you, Paul. I'm very humbled to be here.
You run an organization that empowers young people, especially young women. Bring me up to speed. What have you been up to lately?
I run a youth-led and youth-serving organization in Uganda called Philomera Hope Center Foundation. We basically seek to empower vulnerable young people through sexual reproductive health and rights, income-generating activities to enhance and improve their livelihood. We also support education for the very vulnerable in community by providing scholarships in the form of small bursaries and scholastic material to support the education.
You talked about how you run an innovation hub for young women. You're trying to give them digital skills. Can you speak more to that, please?
Yes, through the Girls Empowerment and Innovations Village in Kalangala, we offer a wide sphere of vocational skills to adolescent girls and young women. Our target group is basically adolescent girls between 14 to 27 years. We believe those are the most vulnerable in society. They're always taken advantage of, and they are at risk of acquiring HIV and other related infections. So we basically want to empower them to become self-reliant and sustain their lives and live up to their full potential.
How did you get started?
We started as a weekend outreach program with my friends from university, Kayiira University, Kampala. We used to make those routine school outreaches in different schools around central Uganda, in districts of the Island District of Kalangala in Lake Victoria and Mubende, to reach out to our fellow young people, address issues affecting them, and basically help them stay and finish school.
When you're talking to me, you said that you've had one very successful program where you train some of these girls. What kind of skills do you give to these young girls who show up at your doorsteps?
There are very many vulnerable people and in remote areas of the country that have even never gotten a chance to see what a computer looks like. I have to tell you, we teach young girls from basics. That is to say, computer hardware. Somebody is taught about the CPU. Somebody is taught about the mouse. Somebody is taught about the keyboard. Somebody is able to feel it, to touch it. You know, we teach them from basics, simple hardware, then software, and then go to these other Microsoft Office packages, say Microsoft Word or Access and Excel.
Most of the issues that you deal with are women-related issues, but one would ask a question. You are men. How are you able to deal with these issues? Do you have women on board who help to, for example, to deal with some of these female-related issues?
I have a team of now full-time colleagues, and I have to say 7 of these are women. They are young girls. So they are able to relate in a more friendly way to the adolescent girls.
Who inspired you?
It is my mom. I'm personally a product of a single mom. I lost my father at the age of 8 months. I didn't have a chance to see my father.
One of the things that you are working on is you're trying to introduce these young people to mobile applications. You want them to learn how to interact with computers, create apps that could eventually maybe become a money-generating activity for some of these young people. Can you speak to that?
We are working on a new project aimed at building a mobile application that will basically provide accurate and timely sexual health information and referral systems. So we want to provide a platform where a young person, regardless of where or she is, can access accurate and timely information about his or her sexual health on his or her mobile phone.
Thank you so much for your time.
You're welcome. Thank you, Paul.
That was Africa 54's technology correspondent Paul Ndiho speaking to Joseph Kayiira, founder of the Philomera Hope Foundation Center in the Island District of Kalangala, Uganda.